Welcome everyone to the Anti-Think Tank podcast. This is episode 33, the new episode 33 because the old 33 got lost.
Yeah.
Of course, it's all three of us again: Justin, Ian, and Ryan. You know how it is. I want to talk about Smiley Friends season 2, but Ryan has not seen it yet, so we'll talk about that next week.
I want to talk about it. It was really good.
It was really fucking good, but again, we have to wait. We have to wait till Ryan sees it.
I mean, you guys can talk about it. It's fine.
For anyone in the audience who hasn't seen Smiling Friends, it's like I feel like Adult Swim. There's so much like poorly animated and like kind of like, you know what I mean, like very cheap looking animation stuff on there, and so much of it just it's all like crude and base, and like it's all just so like I don't want to say it's all terrible, but there's so much throwaway stuff on there, and so Smiling Friends might like fall under your radar, but do not let it. It looks really cheap, but like there's something about it that's just magnetically intensely funny. It's absolutely excellent, and the designs on all of the like background characters is probably one of the best of all time.
I wouldn't even call it cheap. I mean, it's a very unique art style. It's very close to home with the whole Zach Hadel, Psychic Pebbles animations back on YouTube back in the early, whatever the fuck. But it's fantastic. It's a great fucking show. Season 2 premiered. Great fucking premiere for it to go off of.
Ooh.
By the way, we need Adult Swim games, if they even still exist. I don't think they do anymore. But Adult Swim, please commission a Gwimbly video game, please.
I think the modders already beat you to it. Gwimbly is in Mario Kart now.
I know, but I want an actual full-fledged Gwimbly game though, like a whole like classic collectathon from like, the early '90s. Like I want a Banjo-Kazooie, but I want it to be fucking Gwimbly.
Dude, I would love it, and he's got to do his iconic victory dance.
Ooh ooh ooh.
Dude, speaking of the art style, I just want to say that like there's very few shows like animated shows in general. There's a couple that pop into my head like Panty and Stocking and Bocchi the Rock, but like as far as that goes, Smiling Friends does a really good job of integrating multiple different like animation styles, like live action, regular animation, like 3D models. Like Gwimbly looked like an actual PlayStation character just walking around with the gang, and I thought it looked seamless.
Oh, it's fantastic, and not only that, but I'm excited. Like if you saw the trailer for season 2, I'm not spoiling anything. It's on YouTube. You can look at it right now.
No, I don't like you know this. I hate trailers, so I'm just gonna take my earbuds off and you talk. Go.
No, we're just going to like gag him real quick. Get in the fucking corner. You know what this means. This isn't a situation where me and Ian are talking anime and we know that you're just never gonna watch it because it's Japanese. We're all planning to watch it.
Okay.
Please, God.
I will not talk about the trailer. It's just it shows that they're like even the first season we knew that they collaborate with other YouTubers, like to bring their art style to the show. And in season 2, if you see the trailer, there's one particular YouTuber they partner with that I'm excited to see. Anyway.
Okay. I'm fine with that. You like YouTube animators?
I don't want to say who it is because if I say who it is, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, I have a problem because this same thing happened last night where me and Ryan were talking about spoilers for My Hero Academia, and I was like, oh, I don't want to know. Why are you telling me? Give me a hint. Like I'm a sick man.
Can I say the YouTuber's name that is like? I'm pretty sure it's almost guaranteed. Like, everyone knows that he's going to be on the next season or the seasons of Smiling Friends.
I'm down. What about you, Ryan?
I mean, the YouTuber's name isn't gonna like ruin it for me.
Yeah,
So go ahead.
Yeah.
Joel Haver.
Who's that?
He used to do like this like I forgot the style animation, but they record it live, and then like they go through each frame one by one and they animate around it. And sometimes it glitches out and it looks kind of dope. Like have you seen like the Scooby-Doo animation? Where like it starts out with like, "Gee, Scoob, this doesn't look safe at all," and Scoob goes, "Yeah, this doesn't look safe at all."
I think you showed me that at some point, but I don't remember.
The guy who made that is going to be on season 2.
All right. I mean that just kind of goes with what I was saying about like all the different art styles, and I'm sure it'll go well because it's just so painfully funny.
Well, anyway, let's move on from topic because we can't spoil too much of season 2. Even though, like, if you're listening right now and you've not even seen the show to begin with, fucking watch it. Anyway,
You have so little to get caught up on. Like 9 episodes in season 1. They're like 10 minutes apiece. And then, so that's like a small movie for season 1, and season 2 just started. It's hilarious. It's great. Have fun. And moving on.
anyway, so so as of late, I have been going on. I've been transferring all of my VHS tapes and all of, well, not my VHS. I'm doing that here soon. But if you guys remember, like the camcorders from the early 2000s and the little mini DV tapes that came with them.
No.
Kind of. They're that's some like archaic tech you're talking about right now.
I know. But anyway, so I have a lot of videos on that, like a lot of like family videos, whatnot. I have like vacation videos that were from the early 2000s where my dad's in them. That was the main point of looking at those tapes and trying to transfer to digital because my dad is in them. For those who don't know, he passed away.
Mm.
But on one of these tapes, there is a little example of my earliest inclination into wanting to be a filmmaker.
Okay. Cool.
I have transferred it to digital. I have uploaded to my personal YouTube channel. It's not live yet. I have it unlisted, but I want to send it to you guys, and we're going to watch it all together.
Run it live. Do it. You won't.
So boom, there it is.
In the explosion chamber. Let's go.
Let me load up my part. So here's the thing. Just to go into this a little bit, okay? There is no dialogue at all in this little film, okay? So you guys can talk as much as you want. But
Okay.
I do want you guys to try to figure out what the plot line was and what's happening in the film. Because I'm pretty sure back then, this is 2008, so I was like 9 years old. So if you guys, like, I'm pretty sure back then I knew what I was doing. But as an adult, I have no fucking clue, like, what is happening. All the backgrounds are, like, drawn. There's no, like, dialogue anywhere.
I like how there's like, what's the best phrase for this? Environmental storytelling. I pulled it up. This is unlisted, so you're the only person who could have watched it, and there's 13 views already, meaning that you replayed this shit trying to figure out what the fuck the plot is.
Yeah, so at least like 8 or 9 of that is me. A lot of that is my mother, and I think she shared it with one other person. Because I even asked her, like, do you know what's going on in this? And she said, I don't know. Like, we're still, listen, it took me, so the title of this is Iron Man and Friends Looking for Parts. I honestly could not even read the fucking title page I put in the video. Like, I had to, like, zoom in best I could to tell what it was fucking saying.
Okay, so this is 2008. Had you just seen the movie?
I had just saw the movie, yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get it started.
All right, so I'm at 0-0. Are you guys at 0-0?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll count down. 3, 2, 1, play. Again, I have like these backgrounds. Like, I had no explanation for them. I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Empty fields to the office building.
Yo, Tony's coming in. Tony's coming in, bro.
He's on his homeless arc, I guess.
Mr. Stark, I'm being held by a child. Help. What is... Okay. No, true to the name of the film, he is looking for parts. It appears like he is.
He's getting a bit into it.
How many parts does Tony need?
Like, in my head, it's all making sense.
Bro, did you just kill Tony? Like, for real?
No, it keeps going
Oh,
on for
we're
some
We're
reason.
swapping scenes.
What's that, Ryan? Oh my god, that dude. The jump scare of seeing you as a shirtless child was terrifying.
I don't know.
Where no man has gone before.
Where no man has gone before. Oh, that's on the
The
TV.
funniest
That's
thing.
perfect.
Yeah, the funniest thing is like in the background, my dad's watching sci-fi, just watching this happen.
After a while, starting to get the feel that
Ah.
pretty big.
Bigger than
Oh wait,
Yo,
it's the
what,
shower
the Mark
scene.
One, the Mark One, bro. The Mark One, bro. Why is the Mark One here? Who's? Okay, I'm having a difficulty following the plot. Who is in the Mark One?
things from us.
I don't know.
Cause are there two Tonys, bro?
I guess there is.
Okay, they're gone. Okay. Scene 3, I guess. Act 3.
Oh, they're back.
Okay. About to attack an armored vehicle or something?
My best inclination of this is like maybe there's a car coming at them and they see it and they get freaked out and run away. I think that's what happened. That's the whole scene.
They dove out of the way.
That was a wicked dive. Wicked dive.
Eh. They're
Good luck with this
literally
one.
having the fucking. They're having the fucking Mordecai and Twilight Sparkle meme right now. Just looking.
The little wave took me out.
The cutest thing though, like you can hear me in the background tell my mom, cut.
Okay, so I'm actually now realizing, was that the Mark 1 or was that the Ironmonger? Was that Tony
No,
or
that
Obadiah
was
Stane?
Mark 1. That was the Mark 1 action figure, and then alongside with the I'm not sure which one. That wasn't Mark. It was like some other comic book style of toy they sold at the time. Like I was like again, I had just watched the movie. Okay, I had just watched it. I was a big fan of it, and I wanted to make a movie with it. And my mom was holding the camera. Like I showed it to mom recently. And she's like, "What was this again?" I'm like, I don't know. It's on a cassette tape.
The fucking scene where they're just out in front of the stars just reminded me of this shit.
Let me play it.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. Like, is there a romance between Tony, like, in either suit? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, are they buddies? Are they villains? Why did they dive out of the way of the car? Why was the car there?
So anyway, you're welcome. That was my first film ever, Iron Man and Friends looking for parts, and I guess
It's
Mark
all
1 was
downhill
his-
from there, man.
It's all downhill.
Dude,
Okay.
I liked it better than Endgame, like, actually.
Anyway, I do have one story though about the VHS tape conversion and shit like that. So, as of late, I had to buy a VCR to play my old VHS tapes. When the first one came in, it didn't work. I contacted the eBay seller, and he was very gracious enough to send me a free one, a new one, so to make sure it worked. And it came in today. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, the new one came in, and I told Maddie, or Maddie took it upon herself, my fiance took it upon herself to open it up and to take a tape that was in the closet that we weren't using anymore, right? I think the tape was like it was labeled I forgot the name of it. It's some race car driver. It's some race car driver winning a race, okay? Davey Allison. There you go. Davey Allison wins Where the Fuck race. And so we tested it with that. So the event that the VCR like eats the tape, it tears it up, it's not gonna be a big loss. It's not gonna be like childhood memories and shit like that. Maddie put the tape in, pressed play, and that was not what was on that tape. It was porn.
What? Some sauce?
So, can you just do the rundown one more time?
Maddie tests out the new VCR, with a VHS tape that was titled "Davy Allison Wins Whatever Race." I can't remember what name what it was. And when she put the tape in and pressed play, it was not that; it was porn.
Justin, did your late father tape over Davy Allison winning the race?
No. So
How'd
I
he get
asked my
there?
mom. Okay, so I asked my mom about this. Okay, that tape was recorded. Well, okay, so she told me that race happened when she was married to her first husband, right? And he knew how to like record over VHS tapes. He knew how to do that kind of stuff. And she told him, "Hey, can you please record over this race?" And he
Mhm.
said, "Yeah, sure, no problem." So apparently, from her testimony, he recorded it, handed her the tape, made the label, whatever, but she has not watched the tape since.
Okay.
So she said there's two possibilities here. Either A, he taped a porn that he rented from the video store, right? And he taped the NASCAR race over his little copy he made, or the NASCAR race was already on there, but he taped over a porn and taped it over the race.
That is absolutely bizarre. Like, if I was just chilling trying to watch an old VHS tape, and out of nowhere, like, I just see two people slamming ham, that would completely ruin the vibes.
In Maddie's like testimony and in Maddie's description of what happened, she put the tape in, she pressed play, she saw missionary from a very revealing angle. She screamed and turned it off.
It's just wild, bro.
Like, and here's the funny thing: I was at work. Okay, I was at work, right? And then Maddie calls me while I'm at work, and I'm kind of busy, so I thought it was an emergency. So I answer the phone, and she goes, "Do you have a minute right now?" I said, "Kinda." Like, what's up? And she goes, "I tested VCR." And she's panicked. Like, she's freaking out. And I put the tape in. I press play, and it's porn. It's porn. Like, she's freaking the fuck out.
You've had an eventful couple of days.
I told her. I said, "Listen, like, well, when you come pick me up, we'll come talk about it more, okay?" Because I couldn't process the fact there's porn on this fucking tape that was labeled "Davy Allison wins this race." I thank God she found that out before we had kids and like just played random VHS tapes in the fucking closet.
Oh my god. That would be awful.
That would be terrible.
Little little I don't know what you're gonna name your what are you gonna name your child?
I don't want to reveal that in case we do have a kid. I don't want my kid's name on the internet till he's like old enough to tell me yes or no.
Okay, little Fanta orange is just like daddy, daddy, I was trying to watch Davy Allison win a race, and like I I think he was winning, but I didn't see any kind of race.
Yeah, Maddie was telling me, she's like, "That's not Davy Allison winning a race." I said, "Listen, it could be Davy Allison winning another kind of race."
Like, that's not Davy Allison winning a race. That is Johnny Sins filling a space. Like, come on, like, calm down.
And like, I told my
Oh
mom
my
about
god.
that, and she was like, "I don't know." Like, she told me what could have happened. And there's a tape down here that's called Justin Ultrasound, and I said, "Mom, I hope to God that is an actual fucking ultrasound."
Because if I look at this and there's more people mashing pissers, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be very upset.
But anyway, that's my story. That's all I had to show for today's episode. You guys can take the floor.
No, that was excellent,
Oh.
dude. Like, you've had quite the week.
It's good to know you've had such an eventful time.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, what about you, Ryan? What about you? How's your week gone?
he's
Get
had
wrecked,
he's
noob.
had a much worse week than we have.
Let me just pull up the local news real quick and just see if this is a story that can get traced.
Oh my god. Good lord.
I forgot to mention too. Shit, I forgot to mention this. For those who saw this podcast and saw the Iron Man and Friends, because I'll have it overlaid on the podcast. If you want to see it in full, uninterrupted, I'll have a link in the description. There you go.
Heck yeah.
Alright. It doesn't look like so yeah. Uh, we'll start from Sunday and just make our way up to today.
All right.
So Sunday was fairly normal. Had the day off, got to relax a bit, but my dog wouldn't shut the fuck up, and so I couldn't really get any sleep that night. Monday comes around, head over to Ian's place. We watch some shit. It's going good so far. Go home. We record episode 33. Not this episode 33, but the last episode 33. It's my turn to edit. All right. Next day comes around. Justin's file isn't sent yet. No big deal. Go to work. Get home. Play some League for a little while. Make sure my dog doesn't shit in the house. We're good. Second verse, same as the first on Wednesday. Justin gets the file sent over at 9 p.m. And at that point, I'm too fucking tired to deal with the shit. So just, it can wait till tomorrow. Lo and behold, it could not wait until tomorrow. As the rest of I got off work at like 1 in the afternoon, had plenty of time, and then got a phone call saying that the job I'd been waiting for like months now finally got the opportunity to speak to me, and it would then take until like 8 p.m. on that day. I'm like, all right, finally, this is going to be great. I got it done with. Tomorrow, I got the day off. This should be like prime. I can get it done, uploaded by 5 p.m. Oh, sweet summer child, here's where the real story begins.
Here's where things get a little wacky.
So about 6 a.m. pulls around. It's my day off. I'm expected to sleep until at least fucking 9. And I hear a fucking scream at, like, to wake me up. And, you know, I freak the fuck out. And the first question that comes out is, do you have work today? I'm like, no, why the fuck were you screaming? Oh, your cousin got really drunk last night and decided to drive down the wrong way on a highway and hit 2 separate vehicles in oncoming traffic. And
That's not funny, Ian.
I was like,
Shut up.
it's a bit funny. I'll hand it to you.
Fuck. Okay.
I don't know why, but this is the first time I'm hearing about the fact that he was on the opposite lane on a highway, and like that's just so wacky. Like that's some shit you'd see out of one of those old cartoons from the 60s where like Dick Dastardly is like in a car, like those, what were those old cartoons called, like Wacky Races or whatever. Like that's
Ian just heard that he had a drunk driving accident. He didn't hear just how much of a drunk driving accident this was.
I didn't know he was like driving on the wrong side of the highway and was just like, I wonder why they're getting closer.
So he wakes up in the hospital. They fly him over to a nearby city and say that you need emergency surgery. They get him down there and say you don't need emergency surgery on your spine. Don't worry. You're gonna walk. It's just gonna suck for a really long time. And so my entire day was because I had a year and a half of political science studies at a university. My parent, not my parent, my aunt, his grandmother decided to run by as if I was a fucking lawyer what to expect. And I'm like, okay, so it's his first offense on his record, which means that the maximum sentence is probably going to be a year in county jail. Considering he hospitalized himself and at least one other person from what she said, like, you're probably looking towards like the 6 to 8 month line. And she just would not accept that at all.
I mean, that's
Things get weirder as the weekend goes on.
I think 6 to 8 months is generous for pulling some Mad Max type shit.
Yeah.
Go on.
Like, the next day, you know, got work, get home, I come home and, like, she's crying over here again, asking about, like, what could they do, because obviously the people that hit him are the ones at fault. They just need a good enough lawyer to convince the judge of the truth. And I'm like, okay, I need you to really think for a moment here. What could be going on? He went down the wrong road with 4 times the legal limit of alcohol in his system on high blood pressure medication at the same time. I don't think they're gonna let him off.
I simply like I'm not even Saul Goodman couldn't like get in front of the jury and be like, you see, it's actually the people who were driving on the right side of the highway's fault.
It would take such a high amount of bribery and intimidation to get the verdict the way they want it. So I basically just said
go
there's
on.
no legal method of getting him off for scot-free.
Other than just sending me and Justin with like baseball bats to the judge's house and being like, "Let him go," and then he just looks at how short I am and just like laughs. We are.
Yeah, I said there's no legal method.
How do you want us? How do you want us to do this, boss?
All right, so there's gonna be like an Italian man at the end of the road right there. I want you to go over there and talk to him with that exact accent. Go.
Hey, what's going on? I get shot in the head immediately. So turns out we are not getting homeboy out of jail.
And
But 6 to 8 months isn't terrible.
And finally, to top the week off, Sunday I finally got the day off. I'm like, all right, I can edit the episode and get it done by the end of the fucking week. I'm in the middle of editing it. I have it exporting. And I just hear, doom, and my entire room goes dark
What?
as the power just shuts out for a good, like, 20 to 30 seconds. Launch the PC up, and it says, do you want to run a recovery on the file? Hit yes. I'm sorry. It could not be done. The file for my audio corrupts, which I can't ask for you guys to get it, because, you know, it's on my PC only.
So in
And
case
then at that point, I just kind of stared longingly at the handgun up on top of the fucking dresser, just like,
So you'll be there, okay? Today. Today. Not tomorrow. Today. Today.
So also in case any avid anti-think tank fans are counting now, that is now 3 lost episodes.
I asked Justin if we wanted to just name this one 34 because I think 33 is just cursed.
33 will never happen. I don't know why. But it's simply, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, you two keep talking, have fun, talk about that. Don't pause, have fun, keep talking. I have diarrhea. I'll be back. Oh god.
What? What?
I legit thought he was gonna say something like, "Oh, I forgot to press record again" or some shit, but no, he just had to take a shit. Well, okay. That's a first. I'm leaving all this in, by the way. Oh, Ian's typing. He is typing. What is he typing about?
He probably pulled up what I sent as he's just having his bowels betray him. Either that or he's lying and like he's got a breaking and entering going on right now. And he's just kind of dealing with it.
He got some major issues to deal with right now, okay? This podcast can wait.
Alright, so let me get in narrator voice for the amazing literature that was just posted. And I want you in post to do a slow scroll across the screen for this, okay?
Understandable.
I no longer have an asshole. I've felt like I had to evacuate my large intestine for around 20 minutes now, and out of nowhere, God just played the brown note, and now I'm crying. In the words of President Jimble from Smiling Friends, Episode 11, it was the rotten lamb.
Oh no. What is it, my good boy?
It's going really bad. Are you guys keeping?
We're keeping this all in, dude. What the fuck? This fucking podcast just fucking took a right turn. We're only 34 minutes into it.
Let me get on the phone and just call him and see. Just to make sure we get some good audio for his journey. I'll put it on speaker, don't worry. Chances are the motherfucker's not gonna answer, but still. It's ringing.
Hello?
You good?
I'm shivering. Just, I'm gonna need about 2 more minutes.
Are you sure it's gonna be 2 minutes and not 2 fucking years? Push, motherfucker!
No, like I'm actually. Oh god, the second phase. The second phase. Okay.
You're in second. There's phases. He hung up. The motherfucker said I'm in second phase and just hung the fuck up.
This is by far the best episode we've had in a while.
I simply need to know how he keeps finding himself eating things that cause this.
I know. He just texted in the group chat. The second phase is apparently more shit. Go figure. See, we're laughing at him right now, but what if like the poor boy like fucking has like Crohn's disease or something?
Oh god. Of all the fucking times, man.
Oh my. Okay, let me put my. Okay, my earphones are back on. Hello. Hello. It says you have been disconnected.
He's never gonna live this shit down,
Oh,
is he?
not at all. No, never.
Reconnect.
Episode.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
Oh, there he is.
are you okay?
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. The second phase was over.
Question:
Round 3. Fight!
Has Audacity been recording the whole time? Just make sure.
It has, yeah.
All right, thank God. Okay. What the fuck?
Can I hear like small screams in the background of it?
What the fuck else can we talk about now? I mean, this has topped it, the whole thing.
No, okay. I mean this genuinely. This wasn't planned. This wasn't a joke. Like I just genuinely just shit my pants on live.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no. The phase 1 was over, and then phase 2 was just more shit.
How
So
the
it-
fuck?
it-
How do you find yourself in these situations on the podcast? Like, first off, you fucking you what did you do? You tried to fart in the microphone. You fell and broke your fucking knee, or you hurt your knee. Now nature called, and nature had a fucking vengeance.
It all started with eating that one fucking warhead that was underneath your couch for like 8 years.
It fell on the floor and it has some hair on it. Can you see that?
Oh my God.
I have the most unpredictable butthole known to man. Like I don't know. You never know what's gonna happen at this point. Like okay, I'm really trying to hold it together.
If we have to end the podcast early, that's fine. I can live with a 34-minute episode. I can.
No, keep it going, keep it going. I'm just saying, like,
The show must go on. Oh god, phase 3.
like, I don't think that's happened to me in like years, like 6 or 7 years. Just like the absolute understanding that there's nothing I can do about it. Like that is wild. I felt like what those people in nursing homes must feel like. Like, oh, it's happening. Oh my god.
Like, you had the exact same emotional roller coaster as a man being put in front of the firing squad. Just you go through all the stages of grief and just land on acceptance.
I'm trying to figure out what it I'm trying to Okay, so it's already out there now, so I guess I'll just go whole hog at this point. If you listen to the audio, after I say, okay, I'm having diarrhea, I'll be back, I take my headphones off. You can hear a little bit of scuttling afterwards, like in my room before I actually open the door and leave. That's because I was trying to think of whether it was even worth it, or if I should just like lay on the ground and start crying.
Oh my god.
Because I didn't know whether I was like, should I change? Because like, should I even wipe at this point? How much different would that make? How much difference would that make? I wonder if this is gonna get me a girlfriend.
Are you
Your
at
chances are
least
done for,
clean
good sir.
now? Are you at least clean now?
Yeah. I am clean now. For all our female fans, just know that this isn't something I do often. Like, I swear this never happens. I promise.
Listen.
I mean, you
This,
vomited in front of that one fucking girl after eating Indian food. Did you just save up, like, all the Taco Bell you've eaten during your work hours for this one moment?
Ian, listen. You say all the girls out there. You know, Ian. I think this podcast has been the best pussy repellent you've ever had.
Like, why can't I just tell my body what to do? And 99% of the people on this planet, like, they have full control over whether they vomit or shit themselves in front of the ladies, and I just don't. Like, it's like a 25, 75, 75% chance I have a normal conversation, 25%, like, I just completely embarrass myself, and it involves some kind of fluid.
I'm deeply sorry
Thank you.
that your coworker, like, uh,
Oh wait, your coworkers
I'm
listen
more
to this,
sorry
don't they?
about the social,
Yeah.
the social fallout that's going to come from you shitting yourself live on camera.
I am so glad we convinced.
I'm just glad it's not my editing week, so I don't have to have the conscience. Like, I don't have to have it weighing on me that I'm the one that hit upload.
I am so glad that we don't do video podcasts. That would be awful.
Mike Klum is sitting there. But think of the views, man! Think of the fucking views! It was right there!
Imagine we don't get famous because the world couldn't see me shit myself. Like, that is insane. Everyone at work's gonna call me shit ass now.
Like, the Adult Swim deal falls through because we don't have your shit on camera. Do it again. Take 2.
Also, can we please invest in like a group bidet, like a bidet at one of our houses that we can just use? Because like I apparently need one if this is just gonna be a regular thing. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie. When you said a group bidet, I thought of something completely different.
What?
I thought a bidet with 3 seats on it.
Okay. I don't know if I'd be comfortable like getting clean with the boys, but like if you don't make eye contact, it kind of just is what it is.
At that point, it's just a urinal with extra steps.
Okay, what's the gayest thing you guys are willing to do?
I'm not going to even go down this conversation after you just cleaned your bowels out.
Oh wait! Oh my god! Okay, I'm shitting again. I'll be back. Oh my god. Okay, I am good. It was a false alarm. It was like that situation where you like start to sneeze and then it goes away, so it's a false alarm. But I have a feeling it's gonna be coming back. I'm not gonna know what to do. I'm not gonna know what to do.
Do we have to end the podcast tonight? Like we can do that.
No, I could go for 15 more minutes. What do we talk about? I don't know. I'm sweating. I'm so hot and scared. You never answered my question, gay boy.
I did.
What was
I said I'm not comfortable talking about that after you just clean your bowels out. But apparently there's still some trash left to get rid of.
No, I can't say it now.
This is maybe one of the most cracked, worthless, shit posts on the internet. This video is going to, go down in history as one of the most degenerate pieces of filth to ever be uploaded to the internet.
It's gonna go, if there's one to go viral, it's podcaster shits himself live.
How have we been talking about this for 20 minutes?
Because there are, coups, political violence, apparently, Justin finding his mother's, ex-husband's porn collection, that's an everyday occurrence. It's not every day that a man shits himself live on camera.
Okay, let's see if we can just shift the topic completely to something else and just completely forget about this, because the more we're talking about it, the more my stomach is starting to cramp in on itself. So okay, what do we talk about? Go.
So I had some Indian food earlier.
Okay, maybe we should just end the podcast.
Not this episode, just the podcast.
Just end it all. Okay, we're done.
Just imagine we just never upload again, and this is the last thing people hear is just blah 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 blah. The last thing people hear is God playing the brown note, dude. That's insane. Okay, can one of you do something embarrassing? Because I can't keep being that guy.
But the thing is, Ian, you make yourself that guy. It always fucking happens.
No, absolutely not. There is absolutely no word. Okay, there's a few things you can pin on me. Okay, me standing on my chair and trying to rip ass, and then falling down and almost breaking my ankle. That's on me, dog. 100%, 100%. This could happen to anyone.
Okay, that means that God chose you. And who am I to argue with the Lord?
I like how human beings are capable of so much, technology, and we're just capable of so much, and yet we choose to do things like this. It's kind of what makes our race so special. Not our race, but the human race. I mean, not white people. Stop. The human race.
It's the wrong type of brown note, motherfucker. Calm down.
Please stop. Oh my god. Okay. What if we were to, I have an idea. What if we do one of those cut? Yeah, no, I don't like the channel. But those. Yeah, channel cut or just the BuzzFeed, all those channels that I don't like, but there's that show they do where it's a blind date type thing. We should try to get me laid, and in the process, I have to show them at least one of the clips from the podcast of something that's come out of me, and we just see how far I can make it. The Indian
I'm
food story,
actually down for this.
Just find 3 who are you gonna find that's willing?
Here's the idea, Ian. Here's the idea. We need you to go on a dating app, right?
Uh-huh.
And then when you're on this dating app, hook up with a girl you like, whatever. We'll hook up a microphone to you, and we'll have cameras like hidden in the restaurant. And then like whenever you're like
I'm
whenever the date's going good, we then have to tell you, all right, show something embarrassing of yourself, and you have to pull the podcast up and just show those clips.
Oh my god. That's the thing. Like, if she can survive episode 33, then she's a keeper.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Ryan, weren't you
good
telling
luck, Lady and the Tramp, in this shit, I guess.
Lady and the Tramp? But like, when I'm going in for the kiss with the noodle, I
Shit
don't
your
have a
pants.
joke. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Very funny. I was trying to think of a joke, but you finished it for me, and that's not even funny.
Actually, you know
That's
what?
not
It's
even
actually funny. Actually, you know what? Since everything involves you being gross and bodily fluids, you slurp on the spaghetti just like Lady in the Tramp. But when you actually like make contact with lips, you come.
That's the one thing I haven't done on the podcast yet.
Go! Go, white boy, go!
Stop! Okay.
Stop! It's happening!
It's happening. Oh god. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta go. Shit.
I think we should call it a night.
We hit 51 minutes. That's our minimum amount. Oh,
well, thank you.
this last half was, it was something.
It was something. It was beautiful though. And thank you all for watching this episode. Also, real quick, a little announcement. I do apologize, or we do apologize for the lack of laughing stocks. It's hard for us to find time off together to film it. It is kind of pain in the ass. So for the missing time,
No.
I will be uploading the bloopers for the first episode. That way you have something to watch before the next episode comes out. Be on the lookout for that maybe next week or so. All right.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
I just imagine him in the bathroom doing his standard thing of like the